Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing. Where do you come from? Where you going? What are you feeling tonight? And what are you showing? Where do you come from? 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 Where you going? What are you drinking tonight? Let's keep 'em flowing.
Hey, welcome. We are live. It is episode 85 of Cloud&Console. Welcome, everyone, for joining us as we deep dive into the latest in the world of gaming when it comes to cloud gaming as well as console gaming. I'm joined by my super co-host, leveling up the podcast as always, Nad614. How are you doing this week, and what have you been gaming on?
I'm doing well. Just like been spent some time outside. Now my face is a little bit red, and I feel like I'm hot right now all the time. So probably gonna have to put some cream in my face after this, so like I can cool it off. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 because we have the new season, which I'm gonna cover some of the stuff later. But a good activity there. Season of the Deep. It's pretty interesting. You go underwater and you got to collect some stuff, kill some ads, fight Zivua rats. So we have finally fighting close up with Zivua rats. It's pretty cool. Other than that, I play a lot of Zelda, Tears of Kingdom. I call it Tears, but is it Tears of Kingdom? No, it's Tears, or is Tears?
Tears, like the.
Tears.
Have
Okay, yeah.
Have you got the Master Sword yet, or no?
Yes, I got it the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like,
So you know
yeah,
the tears.
yeah, exactly. So. Yeah, that's why you collect the pool there and you see the vision and stuff like that. So yes,
Right. Because
quite
the tears
interesting.
from the
The dragon.
yes, which we
We're
will
getting
not go into, I guess.
yeah, exactly. So you know that part, which was like I found it quite interesting. I was like, they went that direction. I'm hopefully like there's gonna be some change. Like maybe like when we fight Ganondorf, there's gonna be some change in time or whatever. But we'll have to see. But overall, I just keep going the story. So I completed 3 dungeon or 3 area so far. So I dealt with like the birds, I dealt with the rocks, and I dealt with the fish, and I'm just need to deal with the desert. So I have like 3 of the element out of 4, and then I've been like doing a lot of side quests there and there, just try to complete those. I completed the side quest where you had to take picture of all the ancient texts to see what I'm getting, and all I'm getting is a piece of cloth, so I can modify my paraglide, and I was like, oh, that's it.
Oh,
Like,
you're supposed to take pictures of the ancient text?
yeah, you'll see it when you pop up your camera. You'll see like an icon, like it's an
Ah.
exclamation mark. Yeah. So yeah, I've done that. I collected all 12 and I was disappointed. But overall, I'm having fun. There's been an update to Zelda and to stop the cloning or the duplication of
Duplication.
item, but people already
Yeah.
found a new way, so there's still possible to duplicate. I haven't been doing that. I found it's like I just gonna go farm for the stuff. So I'm gonna drag the game as long as possible. I'll try to do all the side quests before I go fight Ganondorf, and I think yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just dragging everything. So I can enjoy the game as much as possible. What about yourself? What
Oh
you've
yeah.
been playing?
Well, during the past week, I was away this weekend, but over the past week, I guess the only thing I've been able to turn on is Tears of the Kingdom. I've been slowly making my way through that game, enjoying a lot of fun. I actually did do a little bit of duplication, but I felt guilty and then redid an old save and went back. Also, I was like scared it was going to like corrupt my save or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, but I don't know. I did try. I think I showed you the duplication because you actually came over
Hmm.
this week, so that was nice of you and cool to have you come by. So yeah, we I got up to some Tears of the Kingdom. I've only completed 2 temples. I'm taking my time, just like finding shrines. I think I'm almost up to 60 shrines.
Nice.
I'm discovering the labyrinths, and oh my gosh, every time you get into a labyrinth with these phantom Ganons, I have to take down is so difficult if I don't get that initial like boost in the air. But now I've loaded up all my shields with rockets, so
Oh
every
yeah.
shield I have has a rocket on it. So it's just like an instant up.
I did the
Um,
same thing. I was trying to find a bunch of rocket. I just put rocket to all my shield, and maybe the only shield I'm using to actually block that I don't put a rocket on it. And just that for that reason, so you can boost yourself up and then shoot some arrow on the slow mo, which is like perfect, right? So, cause I,
Absolutely, but yeah,
cause I,
enjoying
yeah,
enjoying Tears of the Kingdom. I'm also going to be going slowly through it. I think the best part for me is just like going through unlocking shrines. I found the the sensor, so I just use the sensor to find shrines. I don't even go look up locations. I just have fun, like being like, oh, what's this area, and then I go
yeah.
explore it. And I find something. It's really great that way. But yeah.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I just walk around, don't aim for anything. I just aim for the main quest, and if there's a shrine there, I'll go and check it out just to have like a place to teleport to, right? So,
Absolutely. Wicked. Well,
well,
if there's and the other thing we did was we did get through the raid, and I believe we got you the catalyst for the malice, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
Touch of malice,
Touch
that's what
of
it's called.
Malice. Yeah, I got a catalyst for the Touch of Malice. I'm almost done with it. I'm at 77%. I just like use it and play the game. Pretty happy I got this. Last week we had some issue with when we got the new update, Destiny 2. For some reason on Steam, it wouldn't start like on GeForce Now, but they fixed it right away. It was fixed the next day, but I was able to play on Epic Game. So the only difference is I didn't have access to everything, but had access to a few things, so that was quite interesting. So, but we were able to do King's Fall and get Touch of Malice Catalyst, which I was quite happy about. And I give you guys another chance to get Touch of Malice. So
Yeah, which
yeah,
I still haven't got
yeah,
over 30 times, but yeah, one day, one day.
one day, yeah. And
So
other than
let's
that, let's move into some Destiny 2 news, right?
yeah,
So just quickly, Zer's on the last city in the tower, so you sell the Arbalest, which is very
nice.
good. Lucky pants for the Hunter, a total of 67, very high recovery and discipline, so worth to have it. For the Titan is the Amamentarian. It's 66 roll, very good. You can carry 2 grenades, very good. I like to use that with Strand. And for the Warlock, you got Eyes of Another World and good exotic for the Warlock with a total of 66. So you sell very good stuff. Other than that, all the armors are mid 60s to high 60s. So go check it out. It's freaking looking good. And another way to farm for like eye roll, if you go to the engram, if you exchange your engram for armor in the for the Season of the Deep, what do you call it? The place where you can exchange the engram, then you can get very high roll stat armor, and your armor looks freaking good. So go check it out. Yeah, and Season of the Deep has been quite interesting. We've been going underwater in Titan. It's not actually water. It's another type of liquid which is dangerous to human, and it's funny that we're in there. But then we have Sloan is back. She's looking at a mix of Taken and human still, so quite interesting. And she made a friend with a big fish in the water. I thought it was a Leviathan, but apparently it's not. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's an animal that was in Titan all along, so probably it's gonna help us out. But yeah, the Ive are in Titan, and we're fighting Zivua Rat with some Taken. So it's quite interesting to play the activity. It's a 6-person activity, and also there's another one, a 3-person activity. Moving on, the new dungeon came out this week on Friday. I play on Saturday, completed it. A lot of fun. The dungeon is not easy, and you have to travel through the water a lot and survive, or you can, if the whole team like die underwater, you got to revert back pretty far, which is quite interesting. So we're hunting a lot of collectible to get the exotic at the end. So yeah, very good raid. The armor set you get from that raid look amazing. It's a cool set because it has to do with like the Taken King, and so the armor set looked like freaking cool. So if you don't have that, go for it. The other thing I've been told, like Bliss say, is the grenade launcher is probably worth getting, so I'll have a look into that. But I've been told also the submachine gun is great too from that dungeon, so check it out. The other thing I want to show is we had a new clip this week also showing the final shapes. Final shape. So let's have a look here.
Yes.
So there's like a lot. It's like just a teaser, right? So it's like very short.
Yeah.
It's just showing Akura talking to someone, and who we figure out it is. It's Cade 6, or maybe it's gonna be Cade 7. I don't know if his name's gonna change because he's a robot basically, right? So maybe he's gonna be Cade 7, and that's gonna be it. So the final shape's gonna be the last DLC for Destiny 2, part of the saga since Destiny 1. So I don't know what's gonna happen next, if they're gonna turn into a new story or what, but like it was quite interesting to see that they bring back Cade. Look at his Ace of Spades, is like kind of all glowy. I don't know. He doesn't look like he have a ghost either, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But quite exciting. There's gonna be a showcase in August, so keep watch for that. We're gonna be able to find out more about it. And yeah, Cade 6 voice actor is coming back, so yeah, he's got his job back, I guess.
Robert Renfield? I can't remember the actor's name. I think it's Robert Renfield.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, there was like a not fix, very tiny, just to fix a few issue on the
Nathan
game.
Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So pretty sweet. I think they bring him back, but I still don't know what they're gonna do with Zavala. I think they might have finished like the Season of the Deep before he passed away. So maybe they have all the voice recording for Zavala, but I don't know what they're gonna do in the future. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll be tuned. Maybe they'll recast. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Let's go check out some news, right?
Let's go check into our news story of the week. All right. Well, this week I want to take a deep dive look into Marathon.
Yes. Another game made by Bungie. So Bungie's bringing back Marathon, but it's gonna be revamped, right? They're gonna change it, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know how the old Marathon looked like, but this is gonna be a sort of extraction game. So I like the
This is
music.
an extraction PvP shooter looter with PvE elements. There is a lot of elements that are actually in this video right now that worked with content given to content creators with puzzles, and basically they were able to solve all of these keys, which led them to a website. The website then prompted them for another code, which they had to solve a puzzle, all based on the images of this video, and it then opened up to a live stream, and the live stream was waiting, and it said it will start to play once the live stream hits 7,777 people.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And once that number was hit, yeah, I'll show you what was released. So we're gonna do a little bit of deep dive here and just experience what was released here. I'll take this out.
All right.
There we go. I'm gonna cut this one out, the hip hop, for a second. And then I think, what do I have to do here? Press play.
Press play. Yeah.
All right. So this is the video that was released live stream. It's the vid doc. So basically here we're going to be hearing a lot of exciting things.
Combining the rich history of Marathon with a PvP extraction shooter where players
Right.
get to be part of the narrative. I think that's just going to be a magic formula.
In Marathon, you are a runner, and you're exploring the hostile world of
3 classes. Look familiar?
Yeah, exactly.
And weapons for your runner that are just going to make your character stronger.
So your
No,
runners
you're
have
looking
to be
for
fast.
implants.
And in our
Yeah.
case, those giants are Halo and Destiny.
You're going to be a Titan, I'm sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Passion to create Marathon.
So that looks like quite exciting to have
So in
all
Marathon,
this coming up.
A runner is a cybernetic mercenary.
They're this
Cybernetic mercenary. Fashion in sci-fi. They know exactly how they're going to make some money on this cosmetic.
Yeah.
Visually represent yourself in really interesting ways, but then also there's going to be gameplay modifications, which is going to be awesome. And it means that you and the other 2 people on your crew can pick your different play styles. I think the runners are going to be a really great way for players to shape their gameplay.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Tau Ceti is a varied, vibrant, and dangerous world.
We wanted to make sure this world pushed back on you.
It's
in
the
the
cat.
right realm.
She's working with her cat there.
Here they show maps, I think.
Yeah.
Look.
There you go.
Who you're going to find or who you're going to face. You're trying to get out alive, and so is everyone else.
Are you serious?
We're combining the best of that Bungie touch and feel gameplay, but we're adding that incredible tension and these emotional highs and lows.
We want that kind of just surprising, dangerous mystery. Imagine going into this basement of one of the colony buildings and it's like flooded with water, murkiness.
Wow.
It's too just the sloshing of your footsteps.
Hey, David Wilson, thanks for stopping on by. We're taking a deep dive into Marathon.
Oh no, what is that?
Like, it sounds visceral.
Uh-huh.
You're always one run away from greatness.
One run away from greatness.
You might find the compiler in that corner, but every choice you make matters.
It's great to see
That's
some of those
crazy.
moments in the world that just kind of naturally happen as players collide.
Marathon is Bungie's newest game.
Yeah. Newest
This,
IP.
this is what I wanted you to listen to.
What's going to happen, but imagine if one crew happens to find
Listen.
an alien key. They place it on this altar, and then they get memorialized for opening up the next zone. and they have to go and figure out how to then unlock that for everybody else.
What? That sounded really unique and cool.
That's crazy.
The volume isn't great for the video. Let me amp it up.
You find in the world
Sorry.
combines into creating bigger, more valuable artifacts.
Okay.
I've had a run where I've got all the pieces to get a prime artifact. I could get out, I could win, and then I hear gunfire in a building nearby, and I know I just need one more piece to get that prime. And that's a decision that we want players to have to make.
I feel like they're gonna evolve extraction shooters.
Yeah. They're probably gonna try to like change it to any other extraction, right?
They started shooting me, and I'm like, okay. Like,
But you're having PvP elements in this area as well. You're having PvP elements. Like, are people going to be coming at you when you are exploring for loot, or is it only PvE?
It made me think of DMZ, right? So DMZ in Call of Duty, it's like a PvP PE or PvP PvE, right? Or PvE PvP, whatever. So it's like an extraction, but you can have other team that's gonna shoot at you, right? And you can die from other team. But I think they can add it so you can, like they were mentioning, expanding the map for everybody.
Maker of Chaos, what's going on? Thanks for stopping on by. And Simply Pwned Gaming, yes, in 5 years the PS5. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Yes, in 5 years we'll have the power and PCs to match PS5.
It's a balancing act to figure out where
5 years, I think the PC match a PS5.
See, there's a natural reaction for you. That's a running joke we got going on. You're right. You're very right in that. Actually, this game is releasing simultaneously with PC.
There you go.
You'll be able to see the specs side by side. What are the PC specs? What are the PS5 specs? And you'll be able to directly compare which specs are better, right? Which game is better performing on which one. How about Texas Chainsaw Massacre game? Hope it comes to GFN. Hey, Calidrew Voss and Reaver the Beaver. No, this is actually a vid doc which was unlocked by the community through a puzzle that was in the teaser trailer.
Marathon's going to be releasing on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Here is something that's interesting. Boom.
Crossplay, yeah.
And cross save.
Yeah.
Listen to this though.
The cool stuff that we're working on right
Listen
now,
to this.
But we can't do it just yet.
After this announcement, we are going to go dark for a while, for an extended period, while we focus on developing and playtesting the game.
Why?
Next time you hear from us, we're going to be much closer to release, and we will be ready to reveal gameplay.
Oh, I need more now. I need it yesterday.
Yeah, it's just a teaser, right?
You've got to adapt. At the core, it's what it means to be human.
I was just gonna say you shoot people and take their stuff. That was way better than I was gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Bungie, right? So they're gonna make it cross-play and cross-save. It's a must nowadays with games, so I think it's a good thing.
So I was hearing a lot on this, and people are theorizing that it's really going to be the next evolution in gaming. We're going to be getting away from the battle royale situation, and they're theorizing, these are the big brains, that extraction shooters are actually going to be the next big thing. So we'll see how this evolution works. We'll see what Bungie's entry really does to the genre. I'm nothing but excited for it.
Yeah, I think if they have the proper solution for extraction and make it interesting, because remember we play a Ubisoft Extraction or Rainbow Six Extraction.
Yeah.
It was interesting at first, but then I kind of lost interest. I don't know if
it fell off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When you look at Call of Duty, they have like the Warzone. It's like the Battle Royale, and then you got DMZ, it's more an extraction piece. So like I found I was playing more the DMZ than like the Battle Royale. And then like if And I found it was more interesting because like I don't always like to play PvP. I get frustrated. So in that case, there was a mix of both. So I could like shoot actually AI or like go after like other teams. So it's always fun to play like that. So yeah.
I think it may be like that though. I mean, I feel like they've learned so much. The way they were saying, like, you're gonna be in just say a Europa, but maybe like all these lost sectors to the side are gonna be marathon run contracts. And then through those contracts to randomly generate. Imagine the Appliance Alliance finds the first key to unlock Europa or like the moon or something like
Yeah.
that, and we get more
Expand
like
the
that
map.
would be
Yeah.
so epic. Like
Uh,
I cannot wait until like a team gets in there and really just has a lot of fun. They're building on a lot of the same things we'll see from Bungie and Destiny 2. So
mm,
um I think they've got a lot going on for them. You know, there was something else I was watching. Sony brought in Bungie 2 or Bungie due to their success in live service games.
mm.
So when it came to releasing The Last of Us, the multiplayer version at even the showcase, it was actually the people at Bungie who put a stop to The Last of Us.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and this is according to a Bloomberg article that the people at Bungie reviewed The Last of Us and said, "Ha, are you kidding me? This is not a live service. We are pros at live
Yeah.
service. Go back to the drawing board with such and such revisions here." So it's very interesting that to see that at play and to see now Bungie working with other developers to make games even greater in the live service genre.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm happy to see that. I don't like when they release game and they're not ready, and I think Bungie understand that. They had some
Yeah.
flaws. I don't say that they had it right all along, but like they learned their hard way, and but they survived. So and I can't wait to see what marathon's gonna be. Hopefully, Destiny 2 is not gonna be like going away when they're gonna concentrate on the new game. So we'll have to see. But if you go on the Bungie webpage, you can
Do you
access
think it'll
the
be? I think it'll be. You don't think it'll be perfect timing, Nance? I think that's what they're doing. The
yeah,
final shape is the last Destiny 2, right?
yeah, exactly. And then they can
When
move further to
Destiny
that.
2 ends,
Mm,
Marathon's going to be released. That's my prediction
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, but they're two
So,
different game. I don't know they're gonna kill it completely because I know the live service of Destiny 2 is gonna maintain. I don't know if they're gonna create a new story from like scratch or they're just gonna keep it as is and then like wait until it die down, and then they can work on a new Destiny spin-off or something. But yeah.
could be.
Mm.
There is a lot to see here. So you go to marathonthegame.com. The website is now released. It explains the story. So a massive ghost ship hangs in low orbit over a lost colony in Tau Zeta 4. And so that's the planet that was previously mentioned in the earlier series. You're a runner, disappeared without a trace. Now you're going exploring, looting, and shooting. So a lot of cool stuff. You're going to be a clone who, I guess, reincarnates themselves. It's kind of like their ghost effect. They like to give a
Use, I guess.
reason to why you come back alive all the time. So a lot of pretty cool things. I think Cloud&Console will be keeping an eye out onto this game as it develops. I know that I'm pretty excited about it, and
Yeah.
yeah, I look forward to hearing more.
That should be great to see. I'm happy to like see that they finally released something because I know they talked about it a while back, and the fact they're now fall under Sony, I think they're gonna have a lot of support to pull it out there. So
I think what happened is Sony saw this game and they were like, "Yeah, we'll buy you."
yeah, I'm pretty sure Destiny 2 help also. Gotta think
Yeah,
that it's funny because like Bungie was under Microsoft and they move away and then they went to PlayStation with Sony now. So it's kind of funny that to see the move there. But yeah,
Oh, what is this, Primo? What's
hey,
going
Primo.
on, dude? I hope you are doing fantastic. I hope everything is going well with you and the family. Take care and all the best. It is fantastic to see you jump into here. Um, we here at Cloud and Console wish you the best, Primo. I remember back in the early days, you'd be the only one to stop by and say hi. I remember those days. It was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
that's funny.
All right. All right. Let's break into the final piece of news
Mhm.
for the day, and that is the Geforce Now update. Three more
Yes.
Xbox PC games hit Geforce Now:
Hmm.
Grounded, Deathloop, and Pentiment. So that
Yeah.
is what is going down. We're getting Xbox, we're getting Microsoft. Will we be seeing things coming on a monthly basis? Will we be getting an update next month? Maybe a couple more big Microsoft first party titles.
Hmm.
That's what it's seeming like. I hope it just keeps on coming. Deathloop has the ray tracing on for ultimate and priority tier. Um,
Nice.
Now there's 4 titles, including Gears 5, which was announced previously by us. Priority members can play up to 180p and 60 FPS, and then Ultimate tier, which allows you to get to that 4K 120 FPS on your PCs and Macs. There's also the Shield TVs, which you can take a look at as well if you're looking for that box under your TV experience.
Hmm.
Have you played any of these games or had any experiences?
No, Deadloop, I know a little bit about it because it was when did it came out, last year or something like that. So Deadloop is basically every time you die, you restart the story or something like that. But you're fighting with another person, and you got to kill each other. There was like a trailer about it. It was like pretty interesting concept of gameplay. So, but
I want to
yeah,
address this comment.
yeah.
First of all, Maker, Redfall has already been considered the worst game of this year, maybe our time. Second of all, your brother is not the greatest, all right? He got us to come into his world, help him with a Bloodborne boss that we didn't need to do, and then he just left. He didn't help us or anything like that. All right, you need to teach him some manners and educate him on what a good and successful game is. I would expect more from the maker of Chaos Clan, but I'm glad you shared this with me. I'll expect an update next time we talk.
That's funny.
I
Awesome.
played
But like,
Grounded.
yeah, you
That
played that, right?
was like you get shrunk and you try to build things almost like the survival type of games
Yeah.
like Terraria reminded me of, creating things, but it seems like a kid's game. But I haven't played the other ones. And you were saying about Deathloop? Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that loop, it's like the rotate, like not a rotate, but when you die, you restart that mission or something like that. It's like you got those two players fighting each other. That's what it is. So it looks
Right.
like
It
quite
reminds me of
interesting.
that movie, Tenement
Yeah.
movie or something like that. Yeah.
The one with Tom Cruise, man, when he's dying, he's going back, he's waking up on the bag or something like that.
No, the one where they like, have you seen that one where they like go back, they go in that like machine that makes them go back in time and stuff, and they try to shoot each other from a backwards time? I don't even know how to explain the movie.
Oh,
Especially right now. The Tenement.
Tenement? No, I don't think I've watched this, but
It's
interesting.
real twisty turny. But we have more adventures coming with Lord of the Ring Gollum,
Yes.
which you should be seeing streaming from the both of us soon.
Yes.
Embark on an interactive and captivating experience, unfold the parallel events of the Fellowship of the Ring, and assume the role of Ignatic Golem. So it seems to me like it'll be a stealth game. I'll be interested in getting a jump into it. Now, I've heard some things about the reviews not being fantastic, but we're going to move past those reviews and we're just going to take a look at the game
Yeah.
and experience how it is. Turn up the RTX, turn up the DLSS. But yeah.
Test it out and see how it goes, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Jeff, thank you for stopping on by. Hope you had a
Hey, Jeff.
fantastic weekend. A couple more games. Any of these guys stick out to you other than Lawn Mowing Simulator? I mean, I'm a big fan of LMS.
No, I don't think. Yeah, lawn mowing simulator. We looked at the video last time. It's pretty funny. Quite interesting game, that's for sure. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like War Armor, like currently you can get one of the previous War Armor game for free on Steam. There's a bunch of game on Steam that come for free, so go check it out. And then they probably are available to play on Geforce Now. But other than that, I don't know. Like a Lord of the Ring Golem, like we mentioned, I gonna have to try it and stream it. Just show you guys how it looked like, how it look amazing on Geforce Now. But other than that, I'm not sure. And there's nothing that stands out to me. The Ascent, but yeah.
Yeah, the Ascent is one that actually I have played before on the PlayStation 5. It's available on the PS Cloud service. So it's kind of like a fist combat game, which isn't like it reminded me of Sifu, but it's like open world and multiplayer.
Oh
If I'm
yeah, I think
remembering
we
it.
looked at the video before. Okay, I see
Oh.
what you're talking about. You're just punching. It's like a
Yes.
punch out, but like
Melee combat. Melee
exactly.
combat type of game.
Oh, good.
But we see that Microsoft Store has not been integrated into GeForce Now because we see
Yeah,
Grounded and Deathloop both coming in at
on
Steam.
Steam.
And same with Pentiment. So we'll keep you updated. Hopefully they'll get that integration coming soon. And everyone will be able to just connect a lot easier without an extra paywall.
Exactly, because like that's definitely annoying to see that. Oh well, I have it on Microsoft Store, so now I'm gonna have to buy it on Steam to play on GeForce Now. So yeah,
Oh, look at GeForce Now. They are
Yeah.
taking a page out of my book. You wake up one morning smaller than an ant. What's the most evil thing you can do?
Oh, smaller than an ant.
Yeah. What did people say? When will Far Cry 4 come back? What? That's the game you're commenting on? Is anyone actually? I find nobody actually comments on Take Over the World. That's lame.
Yeah.
The beginning of Boys season 3. Oh my god, that's a hilarious comment. I don't know if you remember the beginning of Boys season 3 or if you watched that.
No, I didn't watch it. Is that like what happened? There's something happening when someone is quite small, I guess, or what?
There we go. This is the best comment. We participated, Nance.
There you go.
I would explain it, but it's incredibly graphic. Incredibly graphic.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Chariot Man Gaming. Thanks for stopping on, dude. Appreciate it. Passing on through, showing that love. Yes,
Nice.
sir. It's good to see you guys still talking about cloud gaming. Of course. Grounded just coming out. The pinnacle of cloud gaming, in my experience, has always been GeForce Now. Right now, it's just bringing you top graphics with great right to your PC speed, latency, almost nothing. It's the choice for sure.
Yeah. Great to play Destiny 2, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, everybody, if there is nothing else, I think we may be wrapping up this show a little early for tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Rudigs need to get some sleep, right? Get some
Yes,
rest.
it's been a bit of a weekend for me, and I am probably going to call it an early night myself. But I appreciate you coming on, hanging out, talking some
definitely.
marathon, and getting into Destiny as well as some GeForce Now news.
Yes, exactly. And Zelda, we'll keep at it. Definitely gonna play more Zelda. I slowly kind of go for it and I go back to Destiny. So there's a lot of grinding to do on Destiny. I still no, sorry, I did went fishing. I still need to do more fishing in Destiny 2. And I think that's something I didn't mention, but fishing is in Destiny 2. We got to that point now. It's crazy. And some like I think N7 answer back was like, well, it's a MMORPG. I'm like, yeah, but like, why they including fishing what's so like fun about fishing? Tell me. Like the only fun part about fishing is that you can drink beer at the same time in real life. In this case, I'm fishing for RNG exotic fish type of thing. Like
I know.
we have guns. Why we don't go hunting? Oh, you have to hunt a cabal, and then he just shows that. I don't know, like but it's kind of funny they added fishing. It's only gonna be for the season, so go check it out if you're a fan of fishing in video game. It's available right now in Destiny 2, right?
Wicked cool. I have to
Alright.
be at least getting that. And yes, Jeff,
Yeah.
1 week to go. I absolutely know. And no, we're just cutting it short because I am off to bed. But tune in next week and we'll be going over more gaming news, of course. 10 p.m. Sundays as well as Tuesday. We'll be getting into some Destiny 2 with the community. So we'll see you there. And watch out for some Golem streams as well, because we'll be checking out that game as well.
Definitely. All right. See y'all.
Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next time.
Do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me who finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as